Hi everyone. So it's Priyanka Suman again, and as I told you about a question yesterday, do you feel lonely? So we are going to talk about it more in detail and what are the reasons why do we feel lonely. So normally we are so used to being attached to things or people, and in life, when they are not there, uh, or if something which we want at that time is not there, we feel lonely, and that's why we have sadness or depression in our lives. And like mostly what happens is we have always being dependent on something or the other, and that has been there from like our the basics, the belief system is based on this. So we have never been brought up in a way that we have to think that we have to be independent in the sense of I'm not saying not to be dependent on something or someone, but not to be attached. Being, I mean, there are two things. One is attachment, and the other is codependency, or which we need in everyday life. We need to share our lives with people, not saying that we have to go on a mountain to live, but with that comes when we are dependent on someone, what are the limits and how should we be dependent and not to bother them, or our life force or life state shouldn't bothered, right? So mostly what happens is when there is a separation from a person or a thing or a career thing, or which is not going to happen in your life, then you start feeling lonely. And because you've based your happiness on that thing, and that's why you start feeling sad and depressed, right? So when if you change your belief system, that means if you change to believe that nothing nothing is dependent, and your true happiness is within you, that means that you are basing your happiness only on the aspects of yourself. And those aspects are, I will tell you in detail what are those aspects also. So when you base on your own self, so you're not dependent on anything, and then you don't feel lonely and you love to be with yourself. So mostly when we are alone, we might feel lonely, and mostly what people do is they want to involve themselves in different activities, and for the time being they might feel that they are feeling good. But our aim should be that we are able to be alone. I mean, we are able to enjoy our life with ourselves, and that is what it is called, like why we say that love yourself. And that is not an external thing of loving yourself, like some people think that it is just external of keeping themselves in a physically well health, or physically well dressed, or I mean, all the attributes to be physically, or the language is good. So it is everything is internal. Everything comes when it's internal. It's how you are by your heart. Okay, so that is how we are going to develop ourselves. And for today I would like to you to concentrate on what are the things and what are the reasons why you're suffering and why you're sad, and please write them down so that we can discuss about it, and also we can talk about it. So and then also we can deal with those things and know how to deal with them. Okay, so thank you so much, and namaskar, namaste, bye everyone, take care.